Desperation hung heavy in the air as residents watched their homes, their memories, and their lives consumed by the merciless flames. Tears flowed freely, but they were powerless against the fury of nature. It was in this bleak, fiery landscape that a young woman named Emma found herself. She had been trying to evacuate her family, but the roads were blocked, and the smoke had turned day into night. Her beloved dog, Max, was her constant companion, offering her solace in this darkest hour. Emma's heart sank. Her family's house was now engulfed in fire, and there was no way inside. Amidst the crackling of flames and the roar of the wildfire, Emma suddenly heard a faint, desperate cry. It was a kitten, its tiny voice barely audible over the inferno. Emma's heart leaped as she realized the source of the sound. It was coming from their neighbor's house, now a blazing furnace. Without hesitation, Emma unhooked Max's leash and gestured for him to stay. He understood the urgency in her eyes and reluctantly remained behind. Emma, her face covered with a wet cloth to protect against the smoke, dashed towards the neighbor's burning home. Inside the house, flames danced hungrily around her as she searched desperately for the source of the cry. Finally, she found a small room where a kitten was trapped, its fur singed, its eyes wide with terror. She scooped the tiny creature into her arms, knowing she couldn't stay in the burning house any longer. But as she turned to leave, the situation grew even more dire. The flames had cut off her escape route, and Emma was trapped. The air grew thin, the heat unbearable. And her vision began to blur from the smoke. Just as hope seemed lost, a miracle occurred. Max, the loyal dog, had followed Emma into the inferno. With unwavering determination, he darted through the flames, his fur ablaze, and reached her side. Without hesitation, he grabbed the kitten gently but firmly in his mouth, and with Emma clutching his scorched fur, they fought their way back through the inferno. Max's actions defied reason. Tears streamed from his eyes as he emerged from the flames, his body scorched, but his spirit unbroken. He had not only saved the kitten, but also Emma, who had been on the brink of despair. As they stumbled to safety, neighbors and firefighters rushed to their aid. The sight of Emma and Max emerging from the heart of the fire with the rescued kitten in tow left them speechless.